Started really quick. We're almost there. All right, I'm just waiting for this go live button to go live. Hi guys, we're going to do 10 inexpensive gifts today. I have a whole lot of stuff I'm going to show you. Super fun. If you want to make comments, I will chat back with you here because we're live. All right, I think we are good, and I'm hoping I can see everybody's comments. Hello there. Come on in, say hello. We're going to get started. I'm going to show you some really cool things. And a lot of them are things I'm giving my kids. So next week, I'm actually going to be wrapping gifts with my friend Melissa Espelin. So if you want to check that out, come next week. We're going to have a very fun time. So we're wrapping everything. I'm in my barn. So the Christmas tree you see here is not the Christmas tree in my house. I'm doing a pink Christmas, a pink candy Christmas this year in my house. But in the barn, we're red and white this year. So that's kind of fun. Okay, so if you are looking for the links for all the things that I'm about to show you, you can see them directly in my description, okay? So my hope is that there's some fun things here that if you're like, oh, I do not know what to get my 13-year-old boy, because I have a 13-year-old boy, and I do think they're really difficult. And then I've got two girls in college, 18 and 21. So I'm trying to figure out the best things that will make sense without making a whole lot of clutter, okay? And before I get started, I am going to put out there, I have a free gift for you guys. Hello, we're talking about gift giving. My new book, The Intentional Design Year, came out on Monday. So it's 2 days old, 3 days old at this point. And my gift to you is that we're giving early reading access to anybody who wants it at designsuitecourses.com/intentional. Now, the really weird thing about this link is you need to make sure it says www.designsuitecourses.com/intentional, and it should take you to that link. Just put it in, and we're going to give you an entire month for free. So I think you'll really enjoy it. It's 365 days of prompts and design information. It's a lot of positive affirmations. It's to help you on your design journey. So you'll love that. It's available on Amazon, and the prompt journal is also available on Amazon. It's a little bit cheaper. You can see they're quite thick books. And if you want a nice matching set, there's hardbound, and these are the paper bounds if you're looking for those, okay? So those are on Amazon if you want it, but if you just want to read it and just kind of enjoy what I've got for you there, you just go to www.designsuitecourses.com/intentional. Okay, are we ready to get into some inexpensive gifts? Now, inexpensive means that they're all different prices. And when I was looking on Amazon, because all the things I'm going to show you are on Amazon, some of the prices had changed. And that's due to Black Friday and sales and all of that other stuff. So I'm going to tell you about what I paid for them. And then if you go look and they're a different price, I can't really do that much about it. So hopefully if you're looking for some good ideas, you'll really like these. Okay, I'm going to have to put these down because clearly I can't keep them up the whole time during this episode. Okay, let's start with, I have my document. Okay, I'm going to start with something kind of interesting. Of course, it's at the very bottom of everything I've got. So I had been seeing ads for these, and I was like, I think this would be a really, really good gift for all three of my kids. So a teenager and two college kids. So these are those LED note boards. There's a lot of different brands. I don't know anything about those different brands. So if you're kind of like, which brand would you recommend, Carina? I will tell you, I don't know. So I actually haven't even opened this yet. So I'm going to open it with you. I need some scissors. Hold on. Grab me some scissors. So what I like about these is I thought, especially for my college students, they all have roommates. And so they could put them out with this LED light with some kind of fun information on it. So it looks like it comes with a set of markers and eraser. It looks like it comes with like something to wipe and then something to plug in. And then this piece, which I'm just going to pull out here so you guys can see it, is basically the board that plugs in. So I'm excited to see how this works. I think it's great for my teenager too, because this is actually quite big. I thought it was going to be a smaller one. That's kind of big, so that they could put messages up for their roommates. I also thought this would be really cute for my son because he likes to put messages up, and he could put it outside his door or in his room and write things, especially when his buddies come over, like they'll mess around on it. So it's kind of, I mean, I'm a designer. I like art things, but I kind of love the functionality of this because I think it's pretty fun. So I put a link for the one that I purchased, but there are lots of these, and I would say pick based on size. It seems a lot of them are different sizes, but it looks like it comes with everything you need to do like kind of a light up situation. They have really good pictures, I feel like, on Amazon and elsewhere. I've seen them also like in Instagram. They're like coming through. So, oh my gosh, I can't put this thing back on again, but I'm just going to throw this in here because some kid's going to pull it out anyway. It looks really basic. I think it would be super fun, like for one of my nieces or nephews too, like a younger age, and I think it would be okay. So number one is LED notebooks or note boards, okay? So hopefully that's a really fun thing for you. Okay, my middle one loves gold jewelry, and I was looking for something that would make a lot of sense for her, and so she started asking about gold things. So I found her a couple of things like at TJ Maxx or, you know, those kinds of places. But this one I found on Amazon. I think it's really cute, and so I thought I would share it for you. By the way, those LED boards goes from around $18 to $25. I think I spent about $15. It was like before Black Friday. So I would say like just go check it out. Okay, I gave you a link to this particular ring. It's a little gold ring. And what I like about it is that it's adjustable. Okay, so this is going to be hard for you to see because I'm not going to pull it all the way out. But what it is it's like kind of a snaked over ring. So it's not perfectly like, you know, like my real jewelry, like the stuff that I actually have is fitted to my finger. I love that this isn't necessarily, it doesn't have to be fitted to your finger. It's a little bit, this one's a little bit bigger and it might be too big, but it can push in or push out. And so I'm the worst at returning things, you guys. I really am. And so I thought a little ring like this would be good. So you can kind of see the top of it right there. I think this would be a really good friend gift as well, because there's nothing worse than getting a present that you have to either return or you have to exchange because it doesn't fit your finger or it doesn't fit your, like, that's why I love earrings. Like I love a good earring to give to someone because you know that you don't have to do anything with it. So like they can wear it, you know, right? So that's why I'm really liking this particular ring. I'm going to show it to you guys one more time. So you can see the top of it is like, you could kind of push it in. You could kind of, you could expand it if you needed to. I chose kind of a bigger size. I think it might be too big, in which case you can just push it in, which I think will be good. But I also like the idea. I have a lot of rings that like fit like my pinky and my ring finger and not so much my middle. And so I really like a little bit bigger of a ring so she could do thumb or middle if she wanted to. Okay, so that's my second thing on my list. Cute ring. Tell me if you like any of this stuff because I just think it's super duper duper fun. Okay, so next up I have, okay, this is really fun for you that love puzzles. I feel like there's so many good puzzles on Amazon. This one in particular, I really loved. It's a 500 piece, which I feel like 500 piece puzzles sometimes are like the best because you can actually get through them. You don't have to worry about not finishing them. So I'm just going to put this up a little bit closer. I think this one's really pretty. It has the little pink bug in the front and pink leaves, and then it has yellow and blue painted brick houses. And I just think this would be a pretty easy one, a pretty fun one to do. So I think I'm probably not going to give this to a kid. This is probably going to be a little bit of a family gift. It might also go into, we have like a Secret Santa kind of situation. So in my family this year, everyone pulled someone's name and everyone's doing a handmade gift for someone in our family. But then we're also doing like some like some service type gifts as well. So this might end up in one of those, but I just think it's so cute. And I love, there are some people who love puzzles, like, right, they want to do puzzles all the time. I think that a good 500 piece, 1,000 is good as well, but 1,000 kind of like, it kind of sometimes takes too long. And I get a little bit like, not sure if I want to do that. All right. So I hope you like this. Do I have any puzzle people out here who like love puzzles? Because I think that's pretty fun. Okay, this one, I haven't decided which kid. If you are my kid and you are watching this, because I know some of you sneakily get on this channel. I told my kids they can't get on next week because I'm wrapping gifts. If you are my kid, don't tell me whether you want this or not. Okay, I think this is such a fun idea. So it's a mini waffle maker, especially for teenagers or apartments that, you know, they're kind of, they don't have a lot of space. I just thought this really cute mini waffle maker was adorable. So I haven't pulled it out yet. I'm like, is it going to be hard to pull out? I think it is. So I'm not going to pull it all the way out, but I think you can kind of see it pretty well. It's pretty small. Like you can see the box itself is pretty small, but so cute. And it's in red. This is available in my Amazon shop. Like you can kind of take a look at it. But I just think this is a fun gift. I actually think this is even a fun gift for like an 8 to 12-year-old. So like early teens, preteen group. I was just thinking about some of my nieces who would think this was really fun for them to have. So I just think this is really adorable. One of my kids is getting this. I haven't decided which one, whichever one will actually make a waffle for themselves, like the waffle batter so that they can actually do it. So anyway, super cute if you're looking for something like that. And this wasn't too bad. I think it was like around 15 to 20 bucks as well. Like everything I'm showing you is around 15 to $20. There were some things that I had that were less than that. So, you know, keep an eye out for that. Okay. All right, I am going to show you this. Now, the one I linked online, this is one of my favorite things that one of my girlfriends got me. This is the Laneige. It's a lip sleeping mask. I got a whole bunch of these in Korea. So when I was in Korea, I got like a gazillion of them because I love them so much. I actually sent them to my team because I just love them. I think they're so good. So some of the members on my team, I did like a mix of fun Korea stuff. These are available on Amazon. They're a little bit different. The bottle's different, but I'm obsessed with them. So I always have one on me. I take it when I travel. It's the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask. Okay. And I know they're kind of a little bit hard to see, but I am obsessed with them. I think they're so good. Right before bed, I will just put a whole bunch of it on. It really helps keep your lips moisturized. So I think it's really good. Okay. All right. So the lip mask is one of my favorite things. Okay. Next up is, I'm looking at my list. I don't want to miss anything here, you guys. Okay, I'm going to sneak in one of the things that is mine, actually. And that is if you are looking for like a crazy new year. So of course, like the intentional design years for designers, but we actually have these books called possibility journals that are available in the Amazon store as well. They come in multiple colors. And they are incredibly fun. Do I have two pinks in here? I do have two pinks in here. I'm gonna put this one away. Okay, so I have two pinks in here. I don't have, here's a different one. I'm like, I swear I bought at least 4 different types, but these are so fun. So what they are is they're guided bucket lists. So there is a whole section, like 40 pages of questions where you reflect and you try to figure out all the possibilities available to you. Then there is a section that's just your bucket list, things that you really want to have happen. And then the back end is like some journaling pages. So these are really fun. I released them last year with my Year of Possibilities. I did a lot of Year of Possibility stuff last year, and these are available on Amazon. I can't even remember how much they are. I want to say they're like only 15 bucks, 14 or $15. But they come in lots of different designs. They are the perfect gift for someone you don't know what they need or want. So these can be really, really fun. They're hardbound. They're really, really beautiful. And they have a matte cover. So Year of Possibility books, if that's something that is of interest to you, I think you guys will really, really love these. So, okay. Okay, Year of Possibility books. Let's move on to, okay, little boys. They're the hardest. Charlie is my hardest one ever. Oh, I meant to grab one of these out of the box because I'm not going to take it out of the box. But have you guys seen these? They're called Shashibus. Have you guys seen these? I bought them for about $17 on Amazon. They're magnetic blocks. And I don't know if I can show you kind of close up. My child is obsessed with these. He already has like 6 of them, so he's getting 3 more. And what we're doing is, so when you open these up, they open up and they're magnet and they open up all the way, and you can change them into all different shapes. So the more you get of them, the cooler it is because you can stack them all together to create things. But they're magnet in and of themselves. And I don't know how to explain that any other way to say that you can't take apart this block. It just opens up. When you flip it open, it opens and it holds together, which is so crazy. So they come in these crazy little like psychedelic type colors. I said I got them for $17. I've seen them up to $25 on Amazon. But for a 13-year-old boy, if you're like, what the heck do I get? These are awesome. Like get 2 or 3 of these. They're really fun to play with. And he loves building stuff with them. And so I really, really recommend these because these can be really, really awesome. So those are on my list. Those are really big on my list. Okay, I am going to show you guys, I don't know what number I'm on because I was going to do 10. Let me show you. Okay, this. So I taught a watercolor class earlier this year. It's a foundational watercolor for traveling artists. So not for regular artists, for traveling artists. So this set I found and I'm kind of excited about because it was a really cheap set. Sometimes these watercolor sets can get expensive. I'm taking a group to Italy in October of 2026. I can't believe it's coming up, you guys. We're going to have the best time ever. And so if you're looking for an inexpensive set, this is a mini set that all comes together. I have it in my list. It's I have a long list of ones that I love. I'm like, where did my scissors go? Let's open it and take a look at it together and see how good it is. I have a lot of different lists. I love a good mini watercolor set, and I travel a lot with mini color sets. Look how pretty this is already. Oh my gosh. That's so much cuter than I thought it was going to be. Maybe this will be the set I take to Italy with me. Okay, so then it looks like you flip it open. Oh, that's a nice set. Look how many watercolors are in it. That's a pretty good set. You guys, I think this was under 20 bucks. If you have a painter or artistic person in the group, this is like a really pretty gift. It comes in the pretty box. Here, let me just show it to you guys. The box is beautiful. My gosh, that makes me want to take it. It's not even a professional set, but look how pretty it is. Oh my gosh. That has a lot of colors and it has metallic. Can you guys see that? It has metallic colors as well. That is a nice set. It has a pencil in it. It has your basic like travel watercolor brush, which is this one. These are not my favorite, but I know a lot of people love them. You fill it with water ahead of time, so you have some water. That way you don't have to go find water every time that you're traveling, right? It has a sponge area so you can dip your brush to get the water off of it. It has, I do like that it has pencil, like that. That is a nice little kit, guys. Very, very nice. Sarah found this on my team. So that's really nice. It also comes with an extra set of brushes, and those are all a lot of different types of brushes. I'm really impressed with this set. I think I'm keeping this because I like when I say keeping this, like I was thinking I was going to give it to someone. I am not. I think I'm going to take this and try it out and play with it. Before I travel, you guys, especially for watercolor, and if you want to find my watercolor class, you can just go to designsweetcourses.com/watercolor. But when I watercolor and I travel for watercolor, I don't take a brand new set with me to wherever I'm going. I paint with it first. I know people are excited. They want to crack open a brand new watercolor set. That is not my recommendation. My recommendation is you actually paint with it a couple of times before you leave on your trip. So I'll probably paint with this one because I do have a favorite. I have a metal set that's like my favorite one to travel with. But I'm going to play with this and just see how the watercolor and the paint dries on it, because that's really beautiful. Wow, that was like a surprise. I wasn't expecting it to be so cute. All right, watercolor set. Okay, last but not least, I have a whole bunch of books. So this one also is from my store. This is the Design Suite Daily Planner, and we are coming up on January. I have lots of things for January. Like people who love new starts, new years, the Design Suite Daily Planner is a really cool thing for you to do. So I have videos on how to use this. All you have to do is go to designsweetcourses.com/daily planner. At Daily Planner, what you'll see is me talking about how to use this, because I believe in dream planning and I believe in a task planning. And so because I do both of those things, I really love my planner to be set up perfectly like that. So it's dream planning and task planning. So I teach people how to do both of those. This is a hardbound. It's not meant to be a travel book. Okay. So like I use this book and there's multiple different covers, but this book is on my desk. So it doesn't move from my desk. It's like my desk, like your executive planner. That's what this is. And it has everything in it I need. So I'm obsessed with this. These are, I want to say they're like $25, but they're so beautiful. They're well put together. They last the whole year. I'm in my second one of these. It's like my favorite thing ever. So especially if you're a Design Suite member and you plan the way I teach you guys how to plan, you should grab one of these before the new year because they take a little while to come. Okay. So there's this. The other thing that I am doing this year is I'm teaching my kids about money, you guys. And I've just recently discovered this guy named Morgan Hossel. I don't know if that's his name exactly. This is an older book of his. This book is going to my oldest daughter. And then there's a second book, and I couldn't find it in my stuff, called The Art of Spending Money. This is called The Psychology of Money. So the art of spending money and the psychology of money. These I think are really good for college age kids. You could probably have your teenagers read them, but I do think it's a kind of a lot to read for a teenager. And so because of that, I love it for a college age kid. My kids are starting to ask me more and more about like how to do expenses, how to invest, what do they have to do to put together a retirement. And I think you can start talking about that really early. Charlie just asked me the other day what EBITDA was. I was talking about EBITDA for something. He was like, what's EBITDA? And so then I broke down what EBITDA was. And he was just like, oh, that's interesting. The more I think when our kids are younger, if we can get them financially literate, I think that you can do so much to help them procure a good future, right? So this is the second book I got, and I've read this book. I love this book, you guys. Like this is a good, if you like struggle with money or you're just interested in like financials, like this, it's an easy, fun read. I love it. I got it on Audible, and The Art of Spending Money is his new book, and I love that book. I read both of those books so fast. Really fun, amazing read. But this is the book that I got for my 13-year-old. It's much smaller. You can see it's like a lot skinnier because I just didn't know how far he would go. But it's called A Teenager's Guide to Investing in the Stock Market. And so I'm probably going to read this with him. I like so far what I've seen in it. I mean, like they go through like market cap, like what's a large cap fund? It's 10 billion or more. A mid cap fund, it's 2 billion to 10 million. A small cap is 300 million to 2 billion. A micro cap, less than 300 million. And so it talks about market caps. It shows you how the exchange, I mean, truthfully, most adults, we could also probably use this book. So I'm excited for him. There's a knowledge check at the end, invest hard, play hard later. I just think it's a really interesting, like starting to get your kids to understand finances. So I'm really here for this. Every single one of my kid is getting like a money type book this year. So my younger one's getting this one, my older one's getting this one, my middle one's getting The Art of Spending Money. And the reason she's getting that is because she's really good at spending money. So I think that'll be really good. Guys, that's all I've got for you today. The last thing I have is, which you can also get on Amazon, is Artboard Magazine issue number 2 for the University of Arts and Design is out. So if you want to grab it and you want to see what our university is doing, look how beautiful the back is, all done by students, right? You can see some of the surface pattern designs they're doing. You can see our graduates for this semester, tutorials. And by the way, if you want to just read the digital copy of this for completely free, all you have to do is go to uad.education. If you go there, you will see that there is, go under media, click on Artboard Magazine, and you can read this magazine for free. So we hope that you have a chance to read it. It's a fun read. The first issue is sitting there as well. And then of course you can get it on Amazon if you would like to get it there, which is pretty fun. So fun. All right, you guys, I hope you're having a Merry Christmas. Next week, if you want to see what I'm up to, Melissa's coming on. The two of us are just going to hang out. We're going to wrap presents. We're going to talk about Christmas, what we're doing. We have kids of all different ages, and I think that's kind of fun because we have some different things going on. Last but not least, I'm going to remind you about my free gift to you. My new book, The Intentional Design Year, is out. Came out December 1st on my birthday, which is really fun. I really wanted it to come out a month before January 1st because I wanted to prep everybody for an amazing year. So because of that, right now you can get 1 month free to access the book, just to read it if you would like to read it. All you have to do is go to www.designsweetcourses.com/intentional. And if you go check that out, you can just plug it in. It's going to give you access to read the book for a whole month. So this whole month you can read it. If you love it and you're like, yes, I want to do this in 2026 or 2027, all you have to do is go to Amazon and put in The Intentional Design Year. You'll see that there by Carina Gardner. And there is the book. And then there's a prompt journal. So you can decide, there's hardbound. These are the paper bounds. So there's paper bound and there's hardbound. So depending on what you want on your shelf, you can go check that out there. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you have a marvelous day. The last thing I'm going to do is, there's going to be a lot from this book in 2026, you guys, is I thought I would read for you guys one of the excerpts so that you can kind of get a feel for it. So there are several that are about specific movements. There are several that are about specific designers. And then there are lots that I just use stories to explain what I'm trying to tell you. Okay. So every day has a day, a title, what the information is for that day. And my hope is like a lot of positive energy and then a prompt. Okay. So this one's day 171, the lantern in the fog. Imagine you're walking through a fog. You're holding a small lantern that is lit. While walking, you can only see a few steps ahead. Being able to see that much allows you to walk slowly and steadily. It is difficult because you cannot see the full picture and where you're headed, but you can see enough to know you're walking in the right direction. Being a designer is a little bit like this. You rarely can see the finished product when you start. You can only see the next shape or the next color. The blank artboard is like the fog. You do not know exactly what is coming next. There are things that are blocking your full vision of the project. The lantern is your personal creative light. You know the next steps, the color, a font choice, or an image. But as you slowly keep moving forward, the rest of the elements needed begin to reveal themselves. Every great project begins in a bit of a haze. You, as the designer, just need to keep taking steps until you reach the final destination. And then your prompt for this day is to start. And by the way, even though I have a prompt journal, I've told everyone, like, you can have your own sketchbook, whatever you want to do it. The prompt journal is if you like a matching set and you like everything to look good together and to give you space to do it. I'm going to be doing it in 2026. So it says, start a new design project today without an overall plan. Be curious and discover through the process of design. Let the next step appear as you design. A full picture of what you're creating will occur to you as you design. Okay, so that's like more of like a positive energy. It's a little bit open, allowing you to, start any project that you really want to. So that is the intentional design year. I hope you guys really enjoy it. I really made it for you, like for designers and for university students who are like, I need some positive energy in my life. All right, guys, I'm done for today. It's been really fun hanging out with you. I hope to see you soon. Next week, Melissa's going to come in and we're going to hang out. That'll be really fun. And I'm trying to think what else is going on. We're just going to have a very Merry Christmas. Oh, I should say this. We're in the middle of a design boot camp right now. I'm having the best time with you guys. Thank you for coming and hanging out. Our next one will be in January. So if you're waiting for a design boot camp, you can always find that at designsuitecourses.com/design bootcamp. And right now we're enrolling for spring 1 at the University of Arts and Design. So if you are like, I'm ready for the university, go check it out. Go see what it takes to enroll. We do have some requirements because we do a Master's of Arts, a Master's of Fine Arts, and a design certificate. All right, guys, we'll see you later. Bye.